Good morning everyone. I just moved into a different house, so it's now finally March. It's been already 11 months since I came to Sydney, and this is going to be my last month staying here in Sydney as working holiday visa holder. From this month, I just decided to do a new challenge, which is going back to an internship program again with a different project. I haven't even posted any videos about my internship program or my working holiday on the YouTube channel yet. About 3 or 4 months ago, I was actually doing an internship on a local company here in Australia, and that was one of the language schools that I used to go. It's already in my previous channel. If you're interested in which language school that I went to, you can always go and watch it. So that's how I got the chance of internship, and now I am back in the same language school as one of the members of the marketing team in that language school. I am kind of like doing SNS marketing because I do YouTube and TikTok. I know a lot about how SNS works. Yeah, I'm just like giving advice for the team to work on how to use SNS for them to advertise or promote targeting project. That's what I do. Struggle to get my earrings done. I'm gonna try the other one first. I really like that morning in this country. See the huge window over there? I can see a lot of people like walking, running, doing exercise, walking with the dog. I'm sorry if it is too noisy for you guys. I'll try to edit in a nice way to get rid of that noise. I just started my new internship just yesterday. I went to the office and talked to my manager. We talked about what we can do together. If you're really interested in, doing your internship or working at a company in the near future in Australia, this video is actually for you, okay? Came to Australia and you really like it, you don't want to leave, you just want to start a new life here in Australia, then definitely you've got to work. You've got to get a job in this country, which is really, really difficult. Now, if you are a working holiday visa holder and you're working at a cafeteria or if you're working as a retail field, for example, Uniqlo とか, your resume is going to be really, really weak if you're trying to get officially employed in other local company in Australia. That's why I highly recommend you to start an internship, okay? First, of course, you don't get paid, but after you finish the internship program, you can put the company name into your resume, and that will help you greatly to step up to the next level where you can get a job in like different fields. The human resources at your company, they're gonna look at your resume and then see, oh, I know this company. That's gonna change their perspective towards you, how they're gonna look at you and how they're gonna evaluate you and everything. So internship is actually going to be a pathway for you, escalate your way to go to actually get a job in Australia and get a better experience in this country. Just don't think about money first. I know we can get paid well if you work. Like it doesn't matter which job you do. Even though you're working at a Starbucks, you still get paid well, unlike Japan. So that's why so many people just stick with that one normal job and they're not gonna worry about their monthly income, and then they're just gonna enjoy the life here. I completely understand, but you don't have a PR and you got to be careful about your visa and everything if you wanna stay here longer. In this case, internship program, really, really good choice for you guys to think about. So this video is going to be how the internship program works and what I actually do in the office and what kind of English skill you need and everything. I'm just gonna film everything that I do. I just think there will be so many for you guys to take away from this video. So let's get into it. Okay, I'm just gonna take you to the office right now, but seems like I have to be very, very quiet, so I don't think I can talk much. Let's go. I'm gonna explain you what we're gonna do today. How are you this morning? Which desk is empty?
This one.
This one?
Amanda is working.
Oh, nice. Why? You stopped doing it? Yeah, what about the new data?
There is no
The rate?
So I can see the numbers.
But at least you can ask them, like who's making this data?
It's the open data, so the Australian government.
Why did they remove it? Did you get my email?
Yes. This one, right?
Yeah.
I haven't checked it yet, but it's just have a
That's in Japanese and English translation. I just translated.
This is it.
Yes, right, but it's in Japanese. Right, but I asked my lawyer if they can provide me the English translation one, but they said they couldn't.
Okay.
So I just like translated
Yeah.
using ChatGPT.
Yeah.
If it is okay.
This should be okay.
Is there anything else that you need? So yeah, this is my hot desk. So someone's working here. Today is working from home, so I got the desk instead. And this is the place to work. Alright, I'm just gonna put my camera here. You guys can see how I do my work. So today we're gonna have a meeting, and we're gonna have a guest speaker at the meeting today. He is coming from other company. Ooh, the focus. He is CEO of one of the IT company in this country, and that company is one of the accepted our internship program, and we're kind of like doing the internship together. I thought a chance to do some like a little interview to him. I'm just gonna ask him several questions about like how the internship program works, how it is beneficial for the company to do the internship, and also for the student to enroll in this internship project. I'm just gonna come up with like several questions, and that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so now it's lunchtime. Pretty much what I did in the morning is just like researching what kind of question I can ask him. I just did the research, and I had one meeting with a Japanese client. This is not a part of my internship. I just like, because I have my own company, I had to do some meeting, and I asked my manager if it is okay to have a quick meeting with my clients, and then she said, yeah, of course. Thank you. 今日のランチはこんな感じのサンドイッチです。楽しい。ミーティングとか電話コールとか先輩に分かんないこと聞くとかランチタイムとか、私今日何も持ってきてないから一人で買いに行ってきますって言って抜けてるから今一人なんですけど、まあランチタイムとか放課後ちょっと残って喋るとか、そういうタイミングですかね。英語を話す機会っていうのは基本仕事はパソコンに向かって一人っていうのが、まあ、オフィスワークのあるあるですね。インターンシップであっても結構一人やることが多いと思う。
Okay. Specifically in the area of growth.
Compared to other countries?
That's correct. For a lot of the technologies like cloud computing, full stack development, there is a shortage around the world. But I think the problem is much bigger in Australia.
What made you realize the fact that is lacking in this country?
Because I do a lot of projects across with government, federal government, state government, and we are growing, and every single customer tells me, every single client, every single project I work on, one thing is in common. We need experienced, skilled resource. If you try and do it alone, then it's hard to be motivated.
Yeah, it's gonna take forever to, look up in the internet.
Right. It's very easy to get distracted. It's very easy to get distracted, hard to focus. And even if you are able to deliver something, then you still miss out on learning how to work as a team.
Right.
That's kind of
Team
the problem
building.
we're trying to solve.
Yeah.
Is how to learn how to work.
I just want to ask you, because I am on working holiday visa at the moment. Previously, we're not allowed to work more than 6 months because of the visa. Job opportunity for us was really limited. Myself included, a lot of my friends are just like working at a cafeteria, and we didn't have any other opportunities like working at the office. For those working holiday students, what do you think is the most important skill or the quality to get those office jobs?
I think the biggest challenge is having local Australian experience. I think that's probably the first biggest hurdle. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, but if you've got some prior experiences, let's just say you've worked in Japan, but having that local experience is critical.
Yeah, I graduated to university in Japan, and straight after I came to Sydney.
Yeah.
So literally I didn't have any work experience.
Yeah.
And all I could say is like, I have IELTS score 7.5 and that's it.
Amazing.
So most of the companies said, oh, you have a working holiday visa, which means you only have 6 months, no work experience. So they rejected me. So that was really hard for me. So I just decided to start with non-paid internship. And I got some experiences working here. I used to work at the reception downstairs.
Oh wow, awesome.
Yes.
Amazing.
So I think internship is really, really good way to start for working holiday students, especially like me, having no working experience.
Yeah. Working with a lot of students in particular is they don't have a lot of time. They're very busy with studies, They're very busy with other part-time jobs or full-time jobs.
Probably,
right?
Yeah.
And they don't have a lot
very
of time.
expensive.
Everything is expensive, so they have to make a living.
Yes.
So, what we try to do is compress it in a short time frame.
Right. Does it have any high requirement to enroll in this program?
The primary
finish it
requirement.
in a short time period.
That's right. The primary requirement is the ability to learn.
Ability
That's
to learn.
ability to learn.
Passionate,
And
enthusiastic.
if you're passionate and if you're hungry to learn,
Yeah.
and if you really want to make a difference in getting a job here in Australia,
Mhm.
then this is great for you.
How can you evaluate someone's passion? How enthusiastic this person is?
So I
Do you
work
have
with a lot of-
prior interview?
We have designed this at the entry level. The reason we've designed it as an entry level
Yes.
is because we have done a lot of assessments over the past many years. We have interviewed thousands. I mean, we've already trained thousands of people here in Australia, particularly graduates. And we recognize what industries, and we also collaborate with universities as well.
Yes.
So I'm very clear about what universities teach and what they don't teach.
Mhm.
So we have a fairly good benchmark of where the students are, the
Right.
entry level, right? Even though they may have a master's degree,
Interesting.
we have a good understanding of where the majority, 80-90% of them are. So
Mhm.
that's what we're targeting.
Right.
And because we're targeting that, we're making it so hands-on and practical, and also it's highly guided.
Right.
Um,
So you realize that those things that university don't teach are
Exactly.
the things that is practical.
That's right.
And hands-on.
That's
That's why
right.
you're doing it as a
We're exactly targeting it.
You're kind of bridging the gap between
Exactly.
the company and the university.
That's right.
Right. Fantastic.
Okay, so I've just finished the first meeting, and what I just realized is that what we can learn from the textbook is really limited. What I actually learned when I was in Japan taking English lessons and study for whatever IELTS and TOEIC, all the things that I learned is vocabulary and how the sentence structure works, and then I pretty much learned about the grammar. But ever since I started this internship program, I just realized what we need to learn to work and to live in another country is how to create, how to deliver the conversation, how to react what people say. I just felt like I'm tremendously lacking of these skills. When people say something that is really amazing, something really impressive, I just wanted to convey what I'm feeling after I listened to what they just said, but I just didn't know how to react. I know some adjectives, for example, impressive, overwhelmed, that's amazing, that's fantastic, but I felt like it's just really superficial because those words are just words, I just wanted to put more feelings onto those words, but I didn't know how to do it. I learned those vocabulary from books because most of the vocabulary that I have in my head is not, because it's not played with the audio, with the sound. Just how I've been inputting those words was in the text style, not in audio style. So that's when I try to replay those words, trying to recall these vocabulary, it just comes up as a text style again, because that's how I input. When I'm trying to use those vocabulary in the real conversation, I have to change it to the audio style. But I don't even know how it sounds like, how to use it in the sentence, how to speak, when to use it, and all the kind of context and situation stuff. So I just realized, this is the things I have to learn. How can I learn these things? I don't need books anymore. I don't need textbooks anymore. I don't need teachers anymore. I have to learn it based on my actual experience. In this case, I have to speak up. I have to show up to any event that when people are socializing in group, and I have to do this kind of experience a lot, going to the interview, talking to people in a business situation and stuff. So I'm actually kind of doing this as an internship, and that's why I can get the opportunity. If it is a real serious workplace, if I get paid from these experiences and I can't challenge myself because I have to contribute to the company, and I can't take risk for the sake of whatever the things I want to. I want to learn this, I want to try this, so I will do this and do this. I can't do this if I'm officially employed. But I'm here as an intern, and everyone's aware of the reason why I'm here, which is to experience, which is to get more exposure to whatever the things that is going on in the business situation, which I don't know, which I could not learn in the universities and everything. So that's what I'm doing, and I highly recommend each of you guys who's watching this video to Get internship program as fast as you can. That's what you have to learn. Okay, I spent few years in the university. I spent another few years doing my business. I spent quite a lot of time studying English in Japan with textbook, taking tests. I wouldn't say it was a waste of time. It wasn't a waste of time, but I know at this stage I could have done faster. I could have done things a lot better. And it wasn't until I got up to this level that I realized, oh, this was the thing that I had to do, that I needed. But I just didn't know what to do and what is the best way to go. So I just kept doing it. I just kept doing what I can do at that stage, and I'm pretty sure you are on the same boat as me at that time. On the other side of the screen, you're watching this video and you're thinking, oh, that's exactly me. I don't know what I'm doing is right or not. I don't know how to improve my English skill. I don't know what kind of English skill I need specifically. You don't see the whole pictures of like what English is actually and how English is used in the real situation, in the real world, especially in the workplace and stuff. It's been almost a year since I came to Sydney. I gained a lot of experiences talking in English, and I got confident. I got enough confidence, and I came to know what I have to do, get the hang of it. So this is such a precious experience. I just can't thank enough for my manager who picked me up out of nowhere. She just sent me text all of a sudden, and she said, oh, do you want to come back and do another internship? I have a great suggestion for you. Should we meet up at the lunchtime and then talk about the business opportunity? And I went for the lunch meeting. I had a great chat with my manager, and she said, okay, this is the thing we can do together, and let's do it. So that's why I'm doing this as an intern, selling internship program to the students, the people all around the world, especially in the Asian market, and that's what I'm doing.
This is not where you shadow. Not a shadow experience. Right? This is where you actually roll up your sleeves and actually do the work.
You